Good morning, good morning. God bless you this morning. I just want to share some words of wisdom. And a lot of times, there are so many things that take place in the world. And sometimes people get discouraged and they feel like they don't know which direction to go at. However, I want people to understand that God's word or God's words are final. Simply because there is process of everything that God does. You see, we live in a world where there are so many changes, but all these changes are illusions, right? God's words, or what God wants ultimately, is the final stage of everything. Now, some might not understand what I am saying, but what I mean by that is, no matter which year we go into, no matter what we do, no matter which choice we make, He is still the final answer. He is still the path that we must go into. We have many choices that we make. As you can see, you can decide to go with the hype or what you think is the true hype and fade, or you can make the choice with God simply because He created you and He kept you alive. On top of that, He's the one that's going to decide if you chose the right things in life to worship Him and develop a relationship with Him, or you decided to go with what the devil, because the devil's already judged, but we human beings are not judged. Notice it's a repeat of everything. Repeat of elevation, evolution, repeat of human beings. And there's so many different beliefs. But I want you to understand that God's way is the final way. Our lives, physical, mental, and spiritual, matter. However, our spiritual life matters the most. So choose the right choice, simply because the world is only temporary. Things will change, but God has all the final keys to life. All the changes belong to God, not nobody else. However, we decide not to make these changes, right? If you don't make the proper change in the choices that you make, you might not see salvation if God decides. Notice, everything is up to God. So do not get on the wrong side of God. A lot of things that take place may take a long period of time in order for it to come forth. However, God gives you everything in increments simply because He wants you to be fully prepared to be able to have full control over the things He gives you. But the devil will give it to you in a very fast pace because he wants you never to have control, because control for him is everything. But control for God is nothing, because he created control. Now, the Almighty cares about a relationship with us. But what about us as human beings? Are we going to be distracted by the illusions of the devil? Are you not going to increase your spiritual life? Are you going to focus on what others are doing so that you can say, well, these people, or the majority of the people, chose not to, so I chose the same thing. But majority of the people are not going to be a group talking in front of God. It's going to be an individual after individual after individual. So the choice is yours. You can decide what's the best way to move forward in the changes that you need to make in your life in order to get closer to God. But if you do not make these changes, there'll be a time where you don't have time. There'll be a time where even your personal life will be regulated. So make the choices while you have every opportunity to do so that you will be important to God. Because if you are not important to God, guess what? Then you become important to the devil. And the devil will betray you. He already betrayed everyone else. He will deceive you because he cares about himself more than he cares about anybody else. So the ball is in your court. Whatever you decide to do, that choice will remain. So make the best choice possible and go through the process. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, and share this video. Have a great day. Bye now.